Hey my curly nistas, what's going on? It's your girl Sharina Cole, and you already know what we're about to do. We're about to do these crochet boho box braids. Y'all, when I tell you the struggle was real, it was. But we'll get into that. So what I used is the ion silk, and I just put that on my rubber bands so that they have a nice slip and so they don't pop or snag in my hair. So I feel like that was a really good look. And then I did use the braiding jam in the red canister. That stuff is amazing, y'all. So right here, we're just going ahead and getting into it. And baby, we were doing this for a minute, like a hot minute. I was just like, OMG. I think doing boho box braids are so much easier, especially when it's crochet. But I believe it's even easier if the boho braids were a little bit bigger, like the crochet hair. Maybe if the boxes were a little bit bigger on those. Well, not the boxes, but the loops on those were a little bit bigger, because you're going to see what we're going to get into. But y'all, parting is always essential, and your girl be trying to part it straight. And I think I do a good job of parting my hair straight. If I do say so myself. Like, I'm just adding the magic jam to my hair or whatever, just to get it slicked down. I think that's what it's called, magic jam. Child, I don't even know, but I'll definitely have that link down below, because that stuff was the truth. Like, it worked so well to like slick my edges and hold everything together. So I'm here for that. And the reason why I used colorful rubber bands is because I wanted you guys to see exactly what it was that I was doing without like the interruptions of having black rubber bands and maybe you couldn't tell what I was doing. So I said, okay, I'll go in and use colorful. So that's what we're doing here. So I'm just gonna let you sit back, relax, and enjoy this. I do slow it down in some parts and you'll get to see everything. So one side of my head, I don't know why I do this, but one side of my head leans forward, and that's that side. As you can see, like my arms like to go forward, so therefore the boxes are closer together. And on the other side of my head, I be like doing the right thing, and I don't get it. I don't get it. But I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna let y'all watch the rest of this, and then I'll chime in when I need to. So of course this side is way better looking than this side, as you can tell. But that's okay. And I did use the colorful rubber bands just for the purpose of you guys seeing exactly what I'm doing. So here you can see like my arms like to do this on this side and pull back. On this side, they like to lean forward. I don't know why. So that's why these are more bunched up. But the fact that my scalp is still a movable scalp, we're gonna see how this is gonna pan out, because that's the biggest issue for me. We're gonna see how this works, how this looks. But so far, everything is looking good. It's looking really good. Yes, y'all, and that is another thing. Having a movable scalp, like where your scalp moves a lot, is kind of a good thing, but it's also a bad thing at sometimes, because when you put your braids or you put your box braids in and they're just like super tight, or you put your rubber bands on and they're tight and they're pulling, it's like, you know, you want to get that part down the center of your head, but because your scalp moves so much, it's like, well, is that the center? So I actually had to go in and fill a couple of spots in, because it wasn't looking like the center at the end, honey. And so I said, well, let me go and fill in some more boxes. So you might notice that one side of my head will come out a little bit fuller than the other. And that's because of the boxes being bunched up on the side where my arms like to lean forward. So it actually worked out pretty well. But the side that is actually done the right way was a little bit more skimpier. So I would say if you want that full bunched up look, then lean your arms forward and then twist those rubber bands in to get the crochet hair in, because it worked really well. It was so voluminous and I absolutely loved it. So I just had to go in on the other side and fill in some more. By this point, child, your girl was tired, baby. Like, what? Them arms was burning. It was calling for a serious workout, baby. Like, what? Yo, my arms was on fire, kid. So anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and keep on going. But yeah, back to the movable scalp thing. If you guys have that issue or whatever, comment down below and let me know. Now we gotta do this part. Ooh, child. All right, y'all, so now it's time to unpack this hair, and it is looking beautiful. The only thing that I would say, like I said in the beginning, is the loops were really, really small. So I did get this hair from Amazon, and like I said, it's not bad. So you got 14 on here, and you've got a pack of 8, honey. I think we're gonna be good to go. And the hair is super soft, very silky. I can't wait to install this. So this is in a 1B, this is 18 inches, and let's give it a go. This is by a company named Vomela, is how I'm going to say it, but I'll definitely put it up on the screen. Y'all already know the links will be down below in the description box because this hair is super silky, just nice. It's like really, really nice. So it also came with the hooks and some little beads, but of course your girl had her own. So let's go ahead and get started. This is where the struggle first began. I'm like, OMG. So of course, you know, with crochet braids and stuff like that, you really have to figure out how it is that you want to braid your own hair and have your own braid pattern. And something told me to braid a braid straight across the back and then start braiding back down. And I should have listened because baby, this was not the move. So I had a little struggle here, struggle braid gang, okay? No big deal. But we got those braids going back. And then you just pretty much repeat this along the back of your head, connecting your front pieces to the back pieces. Any kind of pattern you feel like would do you best. But like I said, your girl is part of the braid struggle gang, okay? Moving right along to the next section and taking it back out. Child, when I say the struggle was real trying to braid this hair, I was just like, OMG, can we be done already? Like, look at this. So I finally got it right here and I said, okay. And then I said, well, I'll turn around and show you guys. You know, sometimes you edit things out and people need to see your struggle because without your struggle, honey, they're going to think like, oh, well, she's perfect. She did it perfect. So no, honey, not everything is perfect. Okay. So we all struggling together. So while we're chit-chatting, honey, I hope you caught that. I hope you caught the fact that I grabbed that other braid and braided the other braid right into it. So yes, I just wanted to point that out. If not, you can always rewind and look at it again. I did speed it up because baby, this video was like 88 minutes and I was like, OMG, I've got to sit here and edit this. But yes, y'all can see I braided that other braid and connected it to the other. So now that we are all done, this is what is next. I braided all the braids up into one piece and I'm just gonna crochet that in to the next braid. And then what happened was I did tuck it in, but you're gonna see what happens towards the semi end of this video. So just keep watching, guys. It's gonna get good. So as promised, I did slow it down so I can show you guys what I'm doing. So right there, I'm just closing the hook around the little donut, like we said, and we're just gonna pull that through. Once that's through, the key is to hold that little donut piece in the back with your finger and then hook that onto it. Hook the loose hair onto that hook, close it up, and then push the donut piece through. Child, it's so small. I was like, OMG. Maybe it's me because, like I said, I'm not, the best crocheter in the world, but I get the job done, okay, honey? Because the hair turned out phenomenal, all right? So yeah, I'm just replaying again another piece so you can see that. And right here, you see it got a little snagged. So you got to be careful with the loose hair, but I did find a way to take care of that. So now I'm just going to show you guys how small this hole is. And I said, well, let me try pushing my finger through and see if that works, because that's how I do most of my crochet is I'll open up the loop and then I'll push the crochet through. Baby, it wasn't working, okay? It was like coming off my finger. I think it was because my fingers was greasy. But like I said, I'll get better because practice makes perfect, or semi-perfect, honey. So we will be crocheting. This is going to be our crochet season, honey, okay? Because we are going to be crocheting it up, all right? So let me know what other styles you guys want to see, any other crocheting hairstyles you might want, and stuff of that nature. But let's go ahead and watch the rest of this video, and I will chime in when I need to. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video because I've been crocheting for a while. And with that being said, all right, my curly niestas. So this is what one pack gets you. So we are not fully done. I didn't fill in any spaces. I only went on the rubber bands itself. And so this is what we're looking like. So we're gonna go to pack number 2. And the hair is really nice. The only thing that I don't like is that the knots are so small, so it's hard to like squeeze out. So I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna do the back? But I think we'll be all right. So this is my first time actually trying boho braids. So it's a little different, only for the simple fact that this, see the way they made this is they left the piece of hair out from the top. So that I think is what's making it a little difficult, but I'm not the most experienced crocheter either, so there's that part. All right, over here we're sticking it up. We're trying to get the whole little donut is what I'll call it, the little circle piece. We pull it through, we let it go through, and then we rehook all the hair right here, close that up, and then push this through, which seems to be the best way because that knot is so small. You know, sometimes you can do it with your hands. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just open the hole with your hands and pull it through, but with this knot, at least for me, that's just for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it looks like when you go this way, up instead of down. It's kind of like the knot. You know what I'm saying? The knot stays right there. So let's try one going down. I mean, either way, baby. Because you pull it up, you're still good to go. So, I don't know. It kind of goes doink. But that's neither here nor there. All right, let's try one down. If this don't look right, you know your girl is taking it out, right? Here we go. We got the donut on there. We're going to close the latch, pull it through. Push that down, rehook this whole hair if you can. Try to get the whole thing onto the hook and then close the latch and then pull it through. Ta-da! Because I tried opening it with my fingers and baby, that did not work. All right, so the knot going down doesn't look bad either. It's more flush to the head, but I don't know, it's kind of weird. And this one I don't like because it's just hanging there, you know what I'm saying? So go down, not up. Some of them I went up just because it was more easy that way, you know, like your aerodynamics of your arms. But clearly going down looks better. And in the back, baby, we don't care, okay? We just gonna hook these things on, try to fill in as much dead space as we can, okay? And that's it. Wait a minute. See, going down, everything's like a little backward. Oh, am I gonna be able to pull it through? No, and that's because it wasn't fully through the whole donut. So that's the only problem I'm having. Make sure it's all the way through the donut. Then we're gonna open that back up, hook that on like so, baby. Oh my gosh. Close it and then pull it through. So if you're not through the whole donut, it's gonna do some wonky, you know what. It's not gonna be the way you want it at all, baby. So you got a little loose hairs or whatever, just pull those through. I'm loving this. I like the way it looks. Even if it's fuzzy or whatever, I like it. I think it's gonna last a while. So this is synthetic hair, just so y'all know. I'm not sure if I said it, but let me keep going and stop talking. Baby, we've been on this hair for about 2 hours. All right, we're gonna try this up thing again. 2 hours between, and that's really all it is the braiding part. Because me and braids, and even these rubber bands, they just don't mix, honey. I was like, what in the actual holy you know what? Like, I couldn't comprehend that. Oh. Listen, you don't have to be the best braider in the world, and you don't have to be the best crocheter in the world. But once you have this done, it's the satisfaction of actually accomplishing what you set out to do. You know what I'm saying? So not all of it's about glitz and glam and, oh my God, this is so perfect. It's not all about that. It's about accomplishing something that you set out to do. And baby, we're gonna accomplish this style today, okay? We're gonna be looking top notch, baby, okay? So let me stop talking and let me get back to it. And don't worry about the color. Like I said, the color I did just so we can see what we're doing and you guys know what to do, but I can just fill that in with some black hairspray. That's no biggie. Alright, so we almost used 2 packs for the front. So this is what's left from the second pack. So now it's time to get up in this back. I don't even know what the back looks like, y'all. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's not that bad, but they're like a big doo-doo braids. Alright, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and go in and get the back. Pray for me, okay? I'm gonna need it. I don't know if y'all noticed, but as you can see, your girl made a nice little hair rack off of her towel rack. Okay, baby? So now you know what to do if you don't have a hair rack. And now we're in real time of crocheting these boho braids into our hair. Oh my gosh. Let's speed it up, shall we? I will say one thing, once all is said and done, it looks phenomenally gorgeous. The hair is silky smooth, you know, it wasn't snagging for the fact of being synthetic. It was snagging for the fact of me having to hook in the loose pieces into the crochet hook. So that was the main problem there. But once I got used to it, baby, your girl was flying right through it, okay? So right here, I was just filling in some empty spots that was in the front. I was like, oh boy. But yeah, like I said, the hair is really nice. It's super silky, very soft. And once it's installed, honey, you will not regret it. Like, it feels really, really good. And I'm happy that I finally finished and accomplished this. And you guys are gonna get to see the end result. But baby, like I said, my arms was on fire, kid. Woo, child. Listen, ask me to give you a haircut and I will do you in 1, 2, 3, baby, okay? But this crochet ain't for me. Like I said, y'all, take it from me, okay? Practice makes perfect, or semi-perfect. So you just have to keep going over and over and over your crochet braids and you'll be an expert in no time. And so will I, honey. So we can crochet our hair together, honey, okay? Call it a date, yes. Meet me at the YouTube channel, okay, baby? Grab your hair, grab your crochet hook, and we are gonna get into it, okay? So stay tuned for the final results. So right about now, baby, we are on pack number 4, honey, yes. And we are going in, we are focused, we are getting this hair done, okay? And right there you can see that my braid came loose. Child, I was not here for it. So I did end up sewing the back. Finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. Yes, baby, came all the way through. All right, guys, so we are finally finished. I am absolutely in love with it. It took your girl a minute, and yes, you can still see a couple of the rubber bands, but it's not bad. But like I said, I did this for the sake of the video so you guys can see exactly what it is that I was doing. So I chose to use color rubber bands. That's my bad. But other than that, we used we didn't use all 8, we used all 7 packs, okay? So we used 7 packs of hair. We still got that 1 pack left. And I mean, I think it looks good. I don't know. I want you guys to get up in these comments and let your girl know, like, oh, what's up? What do you think? How did your girl do? I mean, listen, the struggle was real, y'all. The struggle was really real. But I feel like it's because I'm used to crocheting braided hair or twist or something that's already done. So being that this was boho, you know, braids, and it has like the little wavy piece, I was just like, I was all over the place, but it all worked out in the end. And I am so sorry that I haven't seen y'all in a minute. But yes, baby, your girl is back. We're gonna do a couple more videos on maintaining and all of that good stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video on my boho box braids. Make sure you guys check the link in the description box. It will be down below for this hair, because the hair isn't bad, honey. You just gotta make your parts a little bit smaller, because these are like a little bit smaller. But even with the big boxes, I feel like it looks good. You know what I'm saying? And baby, I'm definitely gonna link this down below, because this is the truth right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.